Russia has warned that the entry of Finland and Sweden into NATO would lead to a militarisation of the Baltic region. The Russian Deputy Foreign Minister said they would respond to any deployment of nuclear weapons near Russian borders. The foreign ministers of Sweden and Finland are due to meet their NATO colleagues in Berlin today. The meeting comes as elite troops take part in NATO's largest special forces exercise right across the alliance's eastern flank. Our defence correspondent Jonathan Beale has been given rare access to see them train.
In the Black Sea, a team of special forces from Romania, the US and the UK are about to raid a ship that's been hijacked. This is just an exercise, but there's a real war nearby in neighbouring Ukraine. These elite troops could be part of any NATO response if the conflict spreads. This is a rare glimpse into the sensitive world of covert special operations, and we've been asked not to reveal identities.
I think everyone is, every person is a little bit worried when it's a conflict next to its border. It's a normal thing, but it is what it is. We have to be prepared.
Tensions have been rising here on the Black Sea ever since Russia first invaded Crimea and now with its war in Ukraine. NATO's response has been to dramatically step up its military presence and activities in this region.
Trojan Footprint is NATO's largest special forces exercise, taking place right across its eastern flank. And they're already learning vital lessons from the war in Ukraine. In Latvia, a NATO country that shares a border with Russia, special forces medics are putting those lessons into practice. How to keep a seriously injured casualty alive in a scenario when aircraft risk being shot down. We were asked to alter the voice of this US Special Forces doctor.
Ground transport is the name of the game, and ground transport takes hours, sometimes days. We're looking to see what are those medical strategies that you can use en route, in the back of the van. In these prolonged transports, what are the risks? The vibration from the vehicle knocking a tourniquet loose, for example. Things that we, again, didn't have to consider when we had this very robust system to deliver patients rapidly to the surgeon. Now we're having to retrain ourselves.
Special forces from the US, UK and other NATO nations practice at night the final phase of the mission, landing a US Special Forces plane on a narrow road instead of a runway to extract the patient. Ukraine's Air Force has been doing the same after some of its runways were damaged. It's a highly skilled, high-risk maneuver. In Lithuania, just 50 miles from another border with Russia, another team of NATO Special Forces are honing their skills, mounting a complex raid on an enemy position. NATO's Special Forces believe training together like this makes them a potent deterrent to any adversary. But more than that, they think it's already paying off for Ukraine's own Special Forces, who they helped train before the war began. Jonathan Beale, BBC News.